The war was in its fourth year as 1918 began. The men who came through the carnage of Passchendaele were battle-weary and in desperate need of rest. But while offensive action was suspended for the winter, sporadic shelling could happen at any time. All those in the front line had to cope with the ever-present threat of death.
You had to take every day as it comes. You don't know whether he was going to get killed or not. So I never used to worry about it. We used to get on with our job. Looking after our horses, put the guns in position, pull the guns out of position. I mean, what day did I know when I was going to get knocked out? I didn't know.
Well, you were windy, yes. You'd think, oh, I wonder where that's coming next, you know, and everybody'd be thinking the same, and you couldn't do anything about it, and that was it. There was the shelling had changed its pattern, and they used to send out shells instead of them coming over, woo, and then bang. They'd come over and say, woof, bang, like that. And we called them the carpet slipping bastards. And it frightened the life out of these chaps who were only here one night, that they wouldn't even lay down to go to sleep. They said, I don't know where you stand it. I said, well, you get used to it. You lay down, you go to sleep, and all these things are going on all the time, and you can't run away from it. You might be running into it.
This assault on the nerves proved too much for some soldiers. In early 1918, shell shock cases officially numbered 28,000. The real figure was perhaps 3 times that, and in the worst cases, men suffered a complete physical and mental breakdown. Those less seriously affected had to carry on.
I was sheltering with the infantrymen, and I remember he was shelling them mercifully. Oh, they were dropping over it. Big crups, every size shell you could mention, he was sending over. Makes you feel cringy, and it makes you feel bad in yourself. And every time one dropped, I clenched up like this. Well, I never did that before. So that shows I was shocked. And I couldn't believe it. That I thought my nerves would carry me, but no. It broke my nerve.
You were all the time, more or less, or at least I was, all the time more or less scared that it gets dark tonight, okay, everything may be quiet. But you're going to see the sun come up in the morning. And when the sun comes in the morning, wonder if I should see it set at night. And that was the feeling you had. At least it was a feeling that I had the whole of the time I was out there. You were living on borrowed time. It's what I'm doing now.
I used to play with the boys when we were out on rest. And then I used to get my harmonica and play Waltz and Matilda.